Hello. One of the Facebook groups that I follow as a driving instructor, there was an interesting thing that someone said, and I wondered if it would make a good video. If you can see the post, they said, I had a fail today, just one serious fault, and that was he used a big lorry as a blocker when pulling out of a roundabout, which was side by side. He said if it was a car as a blocker would have been fine, as you can see through the windows, but as it's a big lorry, it's a serious fault. Just can't get my head around how it can be a serious. So I'm sure many of us will use, this is called a shield. So I've done this, I think in one of my recent videos, you might be able to, if I can find the footage, you might be able to see alongside me as I pull over a roundabout is a big lorry. So I'm using that as a shield. And it's perfectly acceptable to do if you get it right, and you can get this very, very wrong, and this is probably what the pupil did on their driving test. So if you're going to use the lorry as a shield, you need to make sure that it has first of all pulled out far enough to actually block the traffic that's coming round, and when you join the alongside the lorry, it needs to be blocking all of the lanes that are coming round to the right. If it's only blocking some of the roundabout, then you could have problems. So if you can see, this is one that I decided not to use as a shield. By the time I got to the giveaway line, the lorry's now too far ahead of me. So if I moved on trying to use that as a shield, you can see how quickly the blue car then comes round. And that, if you go too late using your lorry as a shield, then that could be a really big issue, as you can see here. I had a massive issue with someone trying to use a lorry as a shield, and it's really unfortunate that I don't have the dash cam footage, because this was when I had my rear end shunt. I was given my replacement car, so this is when I was in the Kia Picanto, and I didn't have a dash cam in that. So what happened was, we were on this roundabout here, which is a big spiral roundabout in Norwich. We were turning right, so my learner moves on from this part into this part. And as we came round here at the second exit, there was a big HGV articulated lorry in this lane, and to his side was a van. For some reason, as we got here, the lorry moved forward, obviously then realised he can't go and put his brakes on very sharply. Now, what happened at that point is the van had committed to using that lorry as a shield, and he's gone too early. He hasn't let the lorry actually become a shield at that point. And as we came round, the van now committed and went through. Now, at that point, my learner was just in complete shock. I was pressing the brake pedal, and I could hear that my learner was still on the gas pedal. So I'm trying to fight the gas, if you like, at that point. I'm also having to drop the gear for her, because again, she's just in complete staring mode. And I remember as we approached the van, I just remember my thought going, we're hitting that. And I don't know how we didn't. It must have been a incredibly small distance between us, but somehow we didn't hit that van. But of course, that could be really nasty. If you think potentially we could be a motorbike coming round, the van driver decides to go and the motorbike goes straight into the side of you. Or it could be a big lorry coming round straight into the side of the van, some horrific injuries. So that's more than likely, if the student has failed the driving test in this case, it's very likely they've either gone too early or they've gone too late. You do need to also consider potentially, you know, if you look at the clip I used as the example, we were going left. By the time we're moving and round, we actually really need to consider, is anyone actually coming around going to the same location as us? So generally I use shields when I'm going ahead. If I'm going left, I'm less likely to use them. Obviously, as you will know, sometimes you can actually see through like a gap in the articulated lorry, and you can see maybe that there's nothing coming around, so it can be okay then. But yeah, really weigh it up. Of course, this is an interesting one for me, because there was a driving instructor that just didn't understand or couldn't see the problem, and I have first-hand experience of unfortunately someone doing that to us, and it was very, very close to an incident. So obviously, as always, let me know in the comments, do you use shields yourself? If you do you do it, essentially the same way that I do? Do you have certain rules that you maybe decide yourself that you wouldn't go in certain situations, etc.? I don't use anything smaller than an articulated lorry as a shield. I certainly don't use a van or anything like that. It's just not big enough.